The Boy Who Chased the Wind. In the quiet village of Rampur, nestled between mustard fields and the slow-moving Yamuna River, lived a boy named Arjun. He was 12 years old, barefoot most of the time, and full of questions about the world beyond his village. His home was a thatched hut with mud walls, shared with his amma, Bauji, and his younger sister, Meera. Arjun's days began before the sun rose. He would help his father tend to the cows, fetch water from the hand pump, and then run off to the village school. An old brick building with 3 classrooms and a single blackboard shared among them. Though resources were scarce, Arjun loved school. His favorite subject was science. He was fascinated by how things worked, why the sun rose every day, how seeds became plants, and how planes could fly. "One day," he told his teacher, "I will fly in a plane. Maybe I'll even make one." His teacher, Mr. Ramesh, smiled. "Dream big, Arjun, but remember, dreams need hard work." But dreams and reality often clashed in Rampur. Arjun's father earned barely enough from farming to keep the family fed. When the monsoon failed, so did the crops. Arjun's mother would ration food, often skipping meals herself so the children could eat. One hot summer, the situation grew worse. The rains hadn't come in time, and the fields cracked under the harsh sun. Arjun's father sat under the neem tree, his eyes hollow. That night, over a dinner of boiled rice and salt, Arjun overheard his parents whispering. "We may have to pull Arjun out of school," his mother said. "He can help in the fields or work in the market." "No!" Arjun wanted to scream, but he stayed silent. The next morning, Arjun went to school anyway. Mr. Ramesh noticed the sadness in his eyes. During lunch, he sat beside him. "Everything okay, Arjun?" Arjun hesitated, then spoke softly. "Bauji says I might have to stop school. He needs help." Mr. Ramesh thought for a moment. "Arjun, can you come in early tomorrow? I have an idea." The next day, Arjun arrived before dawn. Mr. Ramesh handed him a broom. "Clean the classroom every day, help with books and attendance. I'll speak to the headmaster. In return, your school fees will be covered." Arjun's eyes lit up. He nodded eagerly. From then on, he became the first to arrive and the last to leave. He cleaned, helped other students with homework, and even repaired broken desks with whatever scraps he could find. One day, a group of city officials came to inspect the school. Among them was a woman named Ms. Nandini, who noticed Arjun helping a younger boy read. "Who is that boy?" she asked Mr. Ramesh. "That's Arjun," he replied. "Brightest in the village." She knelt beside Arjun. "What do you want to be when you grow up?" He hesitated, then said, "I want to become an engineer and build machines that help people." She smiled. "That's a big dream." He looked down. "People here say dreams are for city boys." Ms. Nandini placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. "No, Arjun. Dreams are for those who dare." A month later, a letter arrived at the school. Arjun was selected for a scholarship program in Delhi for underprivileged rural children. It would cover his education, boarding, and travel. His parents were stunned. His mother cried, both proud and worried. "He's never been away from home," she said. But Arjun looked at the sky, imagining planes cutting through the clouds. "Please let me go, Amma. I want to learn." The night before he left, he sat under the neem tree with his sister Meera. "I'll write to you," he said, "and one day I'll come back and take you to the city too." She nodded, clutching the wooden toy airplane he had carved for her. At the station, Mr. Ramesh handed Arjun a small cloth bag. It's not much, just some snacks and a notebook. But remember, Arjun, wherever you go, don't forget Rampur. The train roared in, and Arjun climbed aboard, his heart racing. Delhi was a whirlwind of lights, honking cars, and towering buildings. But Arjun adapted quickly. He marveled at computers, science labs, and libraries. He studied late into the night, driven by the faces of his family back home. Years passed. Arjun topped his class, won science fairs, and finally earned a seat at one of India's top engineering colleges. He worked harder than ever, designing solar-powered irrigation systems for rural farms, hoping to help villages like Rampur. One day, now in his final year of college, Arjun was invited to speak at a rural development summit. Dressed in a simple kurta and jeans, he stood before a large audience. "I come from a small village where people believe the sky is too far," he said. "But I learned that the wind doesn't ask where you're from. If you spread your wings, it will carry you." When he returned to Rampur after many years, the village had changed. There were new solar lights and a small computer center. Children ran barefoot, just like he once did. Mira greeted him with tears. She had grown up and now taught at the village school. That evening, under the same neem tree, Arjun watched the sunset with his family. "I flew in a plane," he whispered to his father. His father smiled, pride shining through weary eyes. "I knew you would.